y'all. How y'all doing? Anyway, okay, so I was contemplating whether or not I was gonna vlog today, but I guess my camera is out, so that's what I'm gonna do. First things first, I purchased a ankle bracelet from Ross last week because I've been saying I wanted another ankle bracelet, but for some reason the little latch on it is stuck, so I have to take that back. Hopefully maybe they have another one, something similar, the same kind, but I'm gonna take that back in Ross. And then we have to go to the store because my plan is, yeah, I've been wanting some fried fish so bad. But anyway, that's what we about to go do. I'm not sure if I want this vlog to be a continuation of my last vlog, which I have yet to post, or if I want to make this a brand new vlog. But y'all see, I took my hair out and I washed my hair yesterday and I just did something to her today. So let's go. Say hey, Mikhail. Say hey, buddy. Say hey. Hey. He is anxious and excited because there's a lot of people out here in these streets and he want to get out, but we're not going to take him in, so we're going to let him stay in here. Okay.
He doesn't deserve to get out.
You see, be quiet. All right, yeah. No, it's not. Why? I don't know why people say that. Look at this line. Put this in my purse. Put it right there. No, right there. Stay there.
So you can put them on.
Okay, I'm at this table, but I do not see the anklet that I
No.
purchased
Turn it on.
previously.
Only I can do it. Look, watch.
This the one? I mean, here's one, but I didn't have this kind. Yeah, it's a lot of people in here today. I kind of figured, stop, hold on. I kind of figured it was gonna be a lot of people in here today. It most definitely is Saturday. Oh, look at these. What would I wear with these? What would I wear with these pants? Not those, but like these. I low-key did not come in here to shop, y'all. For real. I have these at home. I just be wanting some. I literally just be wanting some more comfortable pants, like more like wild pants. But well, anybody else, I be like having in my mind what I want to wear and how I want to look. But every time I come to the store to actually look for some stuff, I always get a little sidetracked. I don't know why. And then my mind go blank. And then I forget what I'm looking for. Is that because I don't need nothing for real? Look at those. Them cute. My agenda for this summer is to not wear like heavy material like jeans and stuff like that. I don't want to wear like nothing heavy because I can already see it's gonna definitely be a hot summer this summer. So me is not looking forward to wearing nothing hot. These are super cute. I don't know if they like I like stuff like this for work. I really do. It's super cute. but they always either have it not in my size or too big. And right now it's not in my size. That's kind of cute. Colorado though. Look at these. Are they like knickerbockers, y'all? I have a lot of navy blue colored pants like this. I don't really need no more. But I think those are cute. I got them in black too. Oh, bunch of things now. I can't find it. I got my face. Hey y'all. So we back at home. I'm sorry, I was thirsty. We back at home, y'all. So honestly, the whole day has totally went by. And when we got out at Ross, we went over to Old Navy. I didn't film too much in Old Navy because I don't know why I didn't film in Old Navy. I think I didn't want to do too much in there. But y'all, when I tell y'all Old Navy is having a super duper wonderful sale, I'm gonna show y'all what I got from Old Navy, which is so cute. I actually got Darian one too. They had these little tennis skirts in Old Navy, y'all. Super cute. I bought Darian one. And I bought myself one. But y'all know, sometimes I be a little extra. Yeah, my niece is over here. And Darian is washing her hair right now. But look, y'all. I'm finna show y'all. I bought me one. So I bought me one of these tennis skirts. Y'all, this is so cute. Where they had the shorts on the bottom or underneath. And they have this double. This is so thick right here. What is this? Double fabric or whatever. And I got this in an extra large. Y'all, they didn't have nothing bigger than an extra large. If you ask me, I probably could have did a large. Hold on. So I got this in a extra large. And I got like just this random like beige shirt just to go with it. Because I love me a good monochrome look. But honestly, in that skirt, I'm sorry, I just stepped on this thing. My cat stuff. Look, they just in there making all that noise. In whose? She have to. So I probably could have did a large in that skirt, y'all, because it's so freaking stretchy, and because the bands, you know, are so thick. I'm not gonna call them tummy control, but it's that thick where that band come farther enough of my stomach where I could have did a large. But you need to do some conditioner, please. Please. But yeah, y'all, Old Navy is having a 30 to 50% off, and they say on everything. So anything you buy in there, it is on sale. Because my son got a jacket too. Jeremiah, he loves to wear hoodies and jackets and stuff like that. Y'all be trying to get him out of them hoodies and them jackets. But I really don't know what to say to him at this age, because I promise y'all, around his age, that's all I wore to. Jackets, not hoodies, but jackets and stuff like that when I was his age. And my mama used to try to get me out of jackets all the time. But if I knew what I know now, girl, I probably wouldn't be in no jacket, or would have been in no jacket. But so the men's stuff in Old Navy is always much higher than the women's. So his jacket, I think, was originally like $44, $44.95, huh?
I gotta come around here.
Comb. You gotta comb it out, or she want me to comb it out. It was originally like $44.95 or something like that, $45, and I believe his jacket was 40% off. 40% off, yeah. So basically, everything I got in there, I got me, Darian, and Jeremiah stuff, and that was under $80. Y'all, barely over 70. So we didn't do too much when we left Old Navy. I was supposed to go to the store because what I wanted for dinner was some fried fish, sweet pea salad, corn on the cob. Y'all, just good old dinner to prepare, and to prepare for the kids for next week too. But my sister ended up calling me impromptu, going to my cousin's house.
You want to put a conditioner in there and I comb it?
No, you can put it in there. Just don't put a lot. Just put it on her hair like you do shampoo. Just don't put it on. But yeah, she ended up calling me and she was like, we're gonna stay just an hour, but we literally end up staying. We got there like at maybe 5:20, girl. And we did not leave until after 9. So, excuse me, I had a lot of stuff to do today. I had to wash clothes. I had to cook. My niece wanted me to do her hair. That is why Darian in there washing her hair now, because I was like, listen, it's too late and I'm not gonna do all that tonight. So we had a lot to do, and I just hate when I go do something that is, I hate when I do something that is just not a part of, do not like these angles. Not a part of my schedule or what I planned for myself to do. So that is reason why I didn't film, because when stuff take me off of what I'm supposed to be doing, I just literally get sidetracked just all the time. So I didn't get to do anything I wanted to do really today. And I think the only reason we went to Old Navy, first of all, the only reason we went to Ross is to take back an anklet that I brought that I told y'all earlier. So I don't even know if this should even be a vlog, because I didn't really vlog anything. Seriously, I didn't. So this one not going to be able to be a vlog with itself or by itself. I have to put this one with the last one. So yeah, I'm gonna just close out this one. But the only reason I was going to Ross was to change out that anklet, because the clasp on it was broken. And instead of just changing it out, your girl did some stupid stuff. I just bought me, because I do not have no beige pants, y'all. So I bought me some beige pants for work and a little regular normal t-shirt that I can wear. And we were trying to find Jeremiah some, like another hoodie. And that's how we ended up at Old Navy, because he didn't have anything in Ross. And I told y'all how packed Ross was, and if I would have showed y'all that freaking line, I was just over it. So I didn't pick up my camera to vlog anything else. Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to close out this video for this week, I don't know when I'm gonna upload my other video. Y'all, I've been noticing like my views are going down, or I just don't get as many views as I feel like. I'm not gonna say as I should, but yeah. Anyway, that's a whole. I just sometimes I don't want to use the word disappointed, and I don't want to use the word discouraged, but because I'm not discouraged, because I'm gonna continue to post, but I don't know what happened to my views, and I'm not sure why they going down. I don't understand. And I've been struggling trying to get to 200 subbies for the longest. So y'all, like I always tell y'all, make sure y'all tell somebody that have ears, to tell somebody got ears, to tell somebody else that got ears, to comment. I'm sorry. Ooh, my arm's tired, y'all. To like, share, and subscribe, baby, to your girl channel. Because I'm trying to get my subs up. And I'm trying to get my views up, y'all. I'm trying to do the doggone thing. Look, we all tired. Look at my cat. Big buddy. Hey, boo-boo. Hey, boo-boo. Hey, buddy boy. Hey, there, my buddy. Okay, come here, bud. Come here. Anyway, let me go ahead. Did get some stuff from Ross, but y'all, do y'all really want to see that? It's just like 2 shirts and some pants. Literally, nothing, you know. But yeah. Hey y'all, so multiple days, probably a couple of weeks has passed since since I turned on the camera last. First of all, yeah, I was gonna say, let me turn off of this AC. Okay, thank you. Anyway, so we're not doing absolutely anything today. Darian made me some pancakes today. Y'all, I gotta get my, not my energy, but I gotta get my mind right, y'all, cause listen, I feel like a while ago we had this conversation before, but my car that I purchased, and hold on, I kind of want to, okay, so while I sit here and eat my pancakes, y'all, anybody else is a sucker. I don't really like my pancakes any other way except for with chocolate chips in them. And when Darian make them, they're so good. Like, he's such a hater. They be so good. But while I'm sitting here, I kind of want to tell y'all a little bit about, child, why it's been weeks since I turned on this. And I just feel like a lot has been going on. And I know I'm not the only one where a lot has been going on in your life. However, my mind was all over the place, but I can't do anything but give it to God. Yes. Anyway, so y'all know, well, y'all don't know, I bought a car in, I believe it was December. I bought a car of December 2024. My car, I bought a 2022 vehicle at that. Shortly after I bought this vehicle, y'all, the engine light came on. And I'm gonna put them on blast because I just really don't appreciate the lack of care and
I'm gonna say, professionalism. Now, this dealership was extremely nice. My salesperson was absolutely amazing and very personable. However, I feel like, you know, that probably was a pun because they needed to sell a vehicle. But I don't think it's hard for them to sell a vehicle at this particular place. But anyway, y'all, I purchased my vehicle at CarMax. And shortly after I purchased it, probably within a second and a half, going into the third month, I noticed that the engine light came on. So I thought to myself, it's been around like maybe almost 3 months, or right at 3 months, and I might need a oil change. So I went to get an oil change, but prior to that, I'm trying to make this story short. Prior to that, I called CarMax and spoke to the service department, and the guy asked me about an oil change, and he was like, maybe you need an oil change. But might I add, he wasn't trying to set up no appointment to come look at the car, nothing. He was just like, I need you to take the car to get an oil change, and maybe after that, we'll see if your engine light is still on. So I got my oil change. But if I had just, let me tell you something. When you just get a vehicle, especially if you're getting it from a reputable dealership, it's no way you should be out of oil in 3 months. However, I do know if you drive a lot or if you travel a lot and your car is always on the road, maintenance after 3 months is 3 months is very important. So I'm gonna just go ahead and say my engine pan or the oil was not sucked dry, and that was confirmed by the place that I went to go get the oil change at. And I just wanted to throw that tidbit in there because, yeah. So I got an oil change, the oil light was still on, and when I called CarMax back and spoke to the service department, good night, syrup lady. When I spoke to the service department, I was told, I'm gonna put my pancakes, cause ouch, in the microwave. But I cannot see you. And they fit to them, hold on. Anyway, so I was told that he didn't know what it could have been. So he was like, the service person was like, well, I don't have any openings to get you in or fit you in, but I can send you to a dealership that is possibly closer to you. So I was like, okay. I was a little taken aback at first and semi-annoyed because I was like, if I got this vehicle from you, y'all need to be trying to fix it and make it right. But the only thing that probably sold me is the fact that the place he wanted to set me an appointment for was pretty close to my house. So I was like, okay, that's no problem. So took the car. By this time it's definitely close to my birthday, so I tried to go get my emissions and paid for an emissions just to find out that unfortunately my car was not going to pass the emissions. Something about whatever code that came. Yeah, so can you do me a favor? Can you my tripod? Tripod. It's right there. It's in there. It's in there. Okay, so I had to put y'all on my tripod, so shut up. Have partially so I can eat. The other part is my arms getting tired. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh, so I couldn't get my emissions because my engine light was on, and yeah. So I called CarMax back and they was like, okay, well, you need to schedule a date and time to go to the mechanic shop that they set the appointment up for, or they was going to set the appointment up. But this is my thing. I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people has had to get a car fixed before. If you take your car to a mechanic shop, a real one, because I do have a warranty on that vehicle. If you take your car to a real mechanic shop, they'll have your car for a couple of days. So I had already spoke to the lady at the, you're shaking the thing. I had already spoke to the lady at the mechanic shop, and she was like, well, we closed on Saturdays and Sundays and what a weekend. She said Fridays they get out early, so it's very unlikely that your car will get seen on a Friday. And yeah, I have to go to work. The kids got to go to school. So I was like, I don't know. And then I just don't have that. How do I say this in the nicest way? I just don't have those type of individuals that I'm surrounded by that would be willing to just be like, okay, I'll take you to work. I'll do this. I'll do that. I just don't have that type of support system in my life. So I cannot be without a car. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna schedule the appointment. But so the lady was giving me like a projected time limit of the time that they want to have my car up to 5 days, and for them to even approve me getting the car fixed, meaning my warranty company, for them to even approve it getting fixed, she said it'll take about a day and a half to do a diagnostics, because it's first come, first serve. They got a lot of other cars up there. They work with a lot of companies or cars that has warranties where they going through their warranty. And so I had to get an approval just to get a rental car. So I was like, that's a lot, because even that small process was probably gonna take about 3 or 4 days. So I was like, this is like too much. So ultimately, I just prolonged getting that car into that mechanic shop, and yeah, so I eventually had to do it, and now I just don't have my vehicle. Even like they got my vehicle at 8 in the morning when the shop opened, and she still literally after like 3 o'clock said that, well, first of all, stop. First of all, the guy sent my car to the wrong garage. So another garage called me and was like, okay, so did you have somebody drop off a car? Because I did tell him in the notes to get him my name and my number so they'll know it was me and my vehicle. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, this is the wrong garage. So anyway, needless to say, I just feel like when life lifes, it lifes, okay? So the lady told me that, you know, they're not going to get to my car today. It'll probably be sometime tomorrow, and still that's not a promise. Similar to what she was explaining to me the first time. So I still have to wait for her to do for them to do a diagnostics, and then send my paperwork to the warranty company so it can be approved for me to go get a rental car. But yeah, so my life has definitely been lifing, y'all. And this is why it's always good, if you ask me, this is why it's always good to have 2 cars. Because if something like this happens and you know you don't really have people to rely on, then you definitely will have another vehicle. I've had plenty of cash cars, but I have also given them away. So, yeah, this just really makes me want to start setting my life up a totally different way. Being more financially smart, meaning I don't care when I get paid. Well, typically, like, I have a, of course, I think it's important for everybody on their job to have a 401k. I do have that. However, aside from my 401k, I definitely need to start. I do it sometimes, but not all the time. I definitely need to start putting like a big chunk first in my in my savings account. That need to be the first thing I do. And so with this going on like this, I need to set myself up a different type of way, because to me this is crazy. Okay, this is super crazy. And yeah, but I'm an advocate of having 2 vehicles. Jeremiah is playing with this Makai right. I didn't even really know if I wanted to tell y'all that for real. But I do know I try to be a realist and as real as possible. Not that I owe it to anybody to be telling my business, no matter if I'm putting it on camera or not. I just, I know a lot of us go through a lot of stuff in life, and a part of release a lot of times is just to let it out. So I don't have to be like super detailed, but that's just the gist of it. And y'all make sure, like, I do kind of blame myself because sometimes my mind be all over the place, and I have a million thoughts going on at one time. Should I do this? Should I do that? Well, should I take this route? Should I not take that route? And then if I did take it, this is how my mind goes. So I should have initially just went on ahead and set up the appointment for them to just get my car. At least it would have been over and done with instead of, you know, but hopefully it gets fixed. I am just really disappointed in the fact that CarMax, because I did end up calling them back. I did end up speaking to, I asked to speak to a member of management. The guy identified himself as such. However, when I was talking to him, he identified himself as such, and with me talking to him, he just really showed like no care at all in the world, just super nonchalant. And I work in customer service, so I think a lot of individuals who work in customer service, who care about customer service, I feel like I said this before on my vlog before, I think is really sad, unprofessional, and undermining when you dealing with somebody and they just really nonchalantly be like, I mean, I'm not understanding what you want me to do. Like that right there, why do you even have that job, ma'am or sir? I think you don't need to be in customer service, because at the most you can make a customer feel important enough to, even if you can't do nothing, I apologize that this is going on. I can see if we can do X, Y, and Z. Give me some more options. Don't just tell me it's nothing you can do. So after going back and forth with the manager, I was like, and you're a manager. You shouldn't be telling me it's nothing you can do. You should be going to see what other options I may have. Like, you could do a buyback. I know it's been well over my 10 days. However, you do trade-ins. You can have me. I may be upside down because I literally just bought this car, but give me that option. Tell me something, even though I may not go with the option you've given me. However, you don't just say you don't know what you can do. That's unacceptable to me when you work in customer service. Is no way you should ever be telling somebody, well, I don't know what you want me to do. Well, how about I don't want you to be working in customer service? How about that? Is that an option? Because I was just so disappointed. I have reported them. I'm just gonna be honest. I am like the reporting queen. For me to have bought a car and for me to be going through all the stuff with the vehicle in less than 3 months of having a car, that's unacceptable. So I'm super glad though when I did purchase the car, although I did not, want to pay no more than what I set out to pay. However, if you got an option to add a warranty, add that warranty, y'all. Add a warranty to your vehicle, because that is the most important thing that you can have when you are buying a car. Because if you buy your car as is, you're going to assume all the responsibilities and the repairs of your vehicle. And we all know that it don't matter where you buy a car from. These cars can look shiny on the outside, but totally messed up and jacked up on the inside. So y'all remember that. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to, I feel like I've been talking forever. I just kind of wanted to come in and tell y'all that. Oh, and I did get my table. Let me show y'all. Because I told y'all I was ordering my dining room table, and she did come in. I need to clean her off. They cannot see you. I do need to clean her off. So y'all, this is the table. I think it's super, super cute. I think because I told y'all I wasn't really going for like, see, she need to be cleaned off a little bit, but it's okay. So I wasn't even really going for big. I said that I want my space to be not cluttered. My chairs, I love how plushy the seats are. They fairly comfortable, and this table did not cost me no arm and no leg, okay? Yeah, I told y'all I wanted my space to still be like spacious, but not look naked, if that makes sense. So I got my table in. Only thing about it was, when I got my table, when I put it together, y'all, why was this thing missing a whole bunch of screws? Okay, so I had to call back to the company and get like a refund so I can, cause he acting up. I had to call the company and get a refund, or partial refund, so I can get my screws. Cause how you shipping something and you shipping it without the screws? Come on now, come on. Anywho, I just wanted to show y'all my table. And I just kind of wanted to close out that last video that was the last video, I think, or the last clip that I included in this vlog. I just didn't feel right that it just was gonna randomly just go off. So I'm gonna close out the video, and I thank y'all for watching me always. Let me tell y'all something. The people on my YouTube shorts, y'all are showing out. Okay? Y'all showing out. I try to do like an array of things, whatever I feel like doing. And I love y'all. You know, this how they do it. Is this how we did it? Or is this how, this how we, I don't know, y'all. Let me stop, because I don't do none of that. But anywho's, I thank y'all and appreciate you guys for watching and clicking on my channel. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe, baby, to your girl's channel. It is much appreciated. It will be much appreciated. Thank y'all for taking the time out to watch my videos, because I told y'all my son said I be yapping. I don't really be yapping. I feel like I just, you know. Anywho, so as always, I was gonna let y'all see Makai so he could say bye-bye, hey, but anyway, y'all, see y'all in my next vlog. Bye.
Slides in both ways, dice rolling on the Las Vegas strip tonight.